Hey there, nature lovers and wildlife enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic that affects us all: Earth's most endangered animals. I'm so glad you're here because this is a conversation we all need to have. Have you ever stopped to think about which animals are teetering on the brink of extinction? It's a sobering thought, but it's one that can inspire action and change. So, let's get started. First up, let's talk about the Amur leopard. Can you believe there are only about 100 individuals left in the wild? This beautiful big cat, native to the Russian Far East and Northeast China, is critically endangered. The threats they face are alarming. Poaching and habitat loss are at the top of the list. Their stunning, thick, spotted coat makes them a target for illegal fur trade. Imagine a world without these magnificent creatures. Thankfully, there are conservation efforts underway, including the establishment of protected areas and anti-poaching measures. But we need to keep the momentum going. Now, let's shift our focus to the black rhino. Once widespread across sub-Saharan Africa, their population has dropped by a staggering 97% since 1960. That statistic alone should make us all sit up and take notice. The primary threat? Poaching for their horns. It's shocking to think that rhino horn, made of keratin, the same stuff as our hair and nails, is still valued in some cultures for supposed medicinal properties. But here's the good news. Intensive protection and breeding programs are slowly helping their numbers recover. It's a reminder that we can make a difference if we work together. Next, let's plunge into the deep blue and meet the vaquita. This small porpoise, found only in the Gulf of California, is the most endangered marine mammal in the world, with fewer than 20 individuals left. Just think about that for a moment. Fewer than 20. They often get caught in gill nets meant for other fish, and while Mexico has banned gill net fishing in their habitat, illegal fishing still poses a significant threat. We really need to rally behind efforts to protect these incredible creatures. Now, let's head over to Asia for our next endangered species: the Sumatran tiger. These majestic cats are found only on the Indonesian island of Sumatra, and they are facing dire challenges. With fewer than 400 left in the wild, habitat loss due to palm oil plantations is their biggest threat. It's a heartbreaking situation, but conservation efforts are focused on protecting their rainforest home and reducing human-tiger conflict. By supporting sustainable palm oil practices, we can help protect their habitat. Every choice we make matters. Halfway through our list, we encounter the mountain gorilla. These gentle giants inhabit the mountains of Central Africa, and while their population has seen some increase thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, they're still endangered. The threats they face include habitat loss, poaching, and disease transmission from humans. It's a complex situation, but ecotourism has played a crucial role in their protection by providing economic incentives for local communities. It's a win-win situation for both the gorillas and the people living alongside them. Next up is the hawksbill turtle, a stunning creature found in tropical oceans worldwide. Unfortunately, their beautiful shells make them targets for the illegal wildlife trade, and climate change is threatening their nesting beaches. Conservation efforts are in place to protect nesting sites and reduce plastic pollution in our oceans. Speaking of which, let's not forget about our next endangered species, the saola, often referred to as the Asian unicorn. Discovered only in 1992, this elusive antelope-like animal is so rare that scientists have never seen one in the wild. Habitat loss and hunting are their main threats, and conservation efforts are focused on protecting their forest habitat and reducing snaring. Can you imagine how incredible it would be to see one of these creatures in its natural habitat? Lucky number 7 on our list is the pangolin, the most trafficked mammal in the world. These scaly anteaters are found in Asia and Africa, and all 8 species of pangolins are threatened with extinction due to hunting for their scales and meat. It's a tragic situation, but efforts to protect them include stronger law enforcement and public education about their importance in maintaining healthy ecosystems. we can all play a part in raising awareness. Nearing the end of our list, we have the California condor. Once soaring over much of North America, this massive bird faced a dramatic decline, with only 22 individuals remaining in the wild by 1987. Thanks to captive breeding programs, their numbers have increased to over 400. However, they still face threats from lead poisoning and habitat loss. It's a testament to the power of conservation efforts, but we can't let our guard down. Last but certainly not least, we have the Javan rhino. With only about 60 individuals left, all confined to one national park in Indonesia, this is one of the rarest large mammals on Earth. Habitat loss and poaching have driven them to the brink of extinction, but conservation efforts are focused on expanding their habitat and protecting them from poachers. It's a race against time, and every action counts. Now that we've met these incredible animals, let's talk about the main causes of their endangerment. Habitat loss is a major factor, often driven by deforestation, agriculture, and urban development. Climate change is altering ecosystems faster than many species can adapt. Poaching and illegal wildlife trade continue to threaten numerous endangered species, while pollution, especially plastic pollution in our oceans, affects countless marine species. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are many success stories in conservation. The giant panda was recently downgraded from endangered to vulnerable thanks to dedicated conservation efforts in China. The California condor's comeback is a shining example of how captive breeding can save a species from extinction. Marine protected areas have helped many ocean species recover, showing us that change is possible. So, what can we do to help these endangered animals? Support conservation organizations through donations or volunteering. Make sustainable choices in your daily life, like reducing plastic use and choosing sustainable products. Educate others about the importance of biodiversity and wildlife conservation. Support eco-friendly tourism that benefits local communities and wildlife. Every small action adds up to make a big difference. As we've seen today, Earth's most endangered animals face numerous threats, but there's hope if we act now to protect them. Remember, every species plays a crucial role in its ecosystem. By saving these endangered animals, we're also protecting the health of our planet. What was the most surprising thing you learned today? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this information valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos about wildlife and conservation. Thank you for joining me today, and let's work together to protect Earth's amazing biodiversity.